When you buy a house with the help of a mortgage, you may have heard about collateral. In that case, the collateral on the loan is your house. That means if during the payback you default on your loan, the bank can sell your home to get their money back. In consequence, the bank needs to ensure that the collateral, your house, covers the value of the loan. Let's imagine that the house is in a good area. It can be usually sold at face value. Now, let's imagine that the house is in a less desirable area. The market is less liquid and, in the future, the bank may face a loss when they'll try to sell it. The bank is considering only 70% of its value. This is the haircut. If the house is located in a flood-prone area, it may be very hard to sell and the bank may simply not accept it as collateral. We say it is non-eligible. And there are other criteria. For instance, the concentration limit. The bank needs also to avoid a concentration of its own risk. In that example, too many houses in a specific area. If a specific negative event impacts this area, the value of all houses will be impacted. All of these notions define what we call the eligibility matrix. In our industry, financial transactions generate a counterparty risk. It can be mitigated by collateral in the form of cash or securities. This collateral can be managed either in bilateral or in tripartite relationship. In bilateral, each counterparty has his own team or provider for their collateral operations and his own custodian. The collateral is transferred through the market, mostly in the form of cash or fixed income. In tripartite, the collateral management is outsourced to one provider, the tripartite agent. The two counterparties appoint this provider as their collateral agent and custodian. First, when the two counterparties agree on a transaction, they inform their tripartite agent with a loan value, in other words, the exposure to be covered by collateral. Second, the tripartite agent looks at what the fund already posted as collateral. In our case, it's a new transaction, there's not yet any collateral. Third, the tripartite agent checks which assets are available and eligible based on the eligibility matrix agreed by the two parties. It also takes into account upcoming corporate actions, future sales, and client preferences. Then, the tripartite agent transfers the collateral with a free-of-payment settlement. The tripartite agent can also manage reuse capabilities when it is authorized by the two initial parties. It means that collateral received in the first transaction can be reused as collateral for other transactions in the tripartite agent network. Then, this counterparty can reuse it with other counterparties, who themselves reuse it. Every day, the tripartite agent revalues the collateral based on close of business day prices, updates static data of assets, and integrates new exposure to determine if collateral has to be posted or recalled. During the life of the transaction, one party may want to sell the collateral they posted, or corporate actions may occur. The tripartite agent has to manage substitutions to recall the collateral posted and replace it with the new assets. If the collateral was reused, the tripartite agent substitutes the collateral through the network. Choosing one solution, bilateral or tripartite, depends on each client's specific needs.